Endocrine system, developed objectives. 1. Differentiate between exocrine and endocrine glands. Endocrine glands secrete hormones directly into the bloodstream. They have no ducts. Examples: pituitary, thyroid, adrenal glands. Exocrine glands secrete substances through ducts to an epithelial surface or the outside of the body. Examples: sweat glands, salivary glands, pancreas, as exocrine. 2. Describe 3 general functions of the endocrine system, including at least 2 specific actions related to each function. Metabolism regulation: thyroid hormones increase metabolic rate, insulin lowers blood glucose. Growth and development: growth hormone promotes tissue growth, sex hormones regulate puberty. Homeostasis maintenance: ADH controls water balance, aldosterone regulates sodium and potassium. 3. Describe the relationship between the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. The hypothalamus controls the pituitary gland by releasing hormones that stimulate or inhibit pituitary hormone secretion. It connects to the posterior pituitary via nerve fibers and to the anterior pituitary through the hypophyseal portal system. 4. Identify the hormones released by the anterior, middle, and posterior divisions of the pituitary gland, including the functions of each hormone. Anterior pituitary, GH, growth, TSH, thyroid stimulation, ACTH, adrenal stimulation, FSH and LH, gonadal function, prolactin, milk production. Middle, pars intermedia, MSH, melanin production. Posterior pituitary, ADH, water reabsorption, oxytocin, uterine contraction and milk ejection. 5. Describe the actions of the hormones responsible for calcium balance. Parathyroid hormone, PTH, increases blood calcium by stimulating bone resorption and calcium reabsorption in kidneys. Calcitonin lowers blood calcium by inhibiting bone resorption. Vitamin D, calcitriol, enhances calcium absorption in the intestines. 6. Describe the relationships between the releasing hormones and the inhibiting hormones. The hypothalamus secretes releasing hormones, e.g., TRH, CRH, to stimulate the anterior pituitary. It also secretes inhibiting hormones, e.g., somatostatin, to block secretion of specific pituitary hormones. 7. Describe the hormones involved in fight or flight and give 3 examples of their effects and body responses during an emergency. Epinephrine and norepinephrine, from adrenal medulla. Increase heart rate and blood pressure. Dilate airways. Increase glucose levels for energy. 8. Explain the function of the thyroid hormones. Thyroxine, T4, and triiodothyronine, T3, regulate metabolism, oxygen consumption, and energy production. Calcitonin helps regulate calcium levels in blood. 9. Describe the functions of the mineralocorticoids and glucocorticoids secreted by the adrenal glands. Mineralocorticoids, aldosterone, regulates sodium and potassium levels, and water balance. Glucocorticoids, cortisol, control metabolism, reduce inflammation, and assist in stress response. 10. Discuss the location of insulin secretion and explain how insulin and glucagon regulate blood sugar levels. Pancreas, islets of Langerhans. Insulin, from beta cells, lowers blood glucose by promoting cellular uptake and storage. Glucagon, from alpha cells, raises blood glucose by promoting glycogen breakdown in liver. 11. Discuss the role of the thymus as an endocrine organ and its relationship to the body's immune response. The thymus secretes thymosin, which stimulates maturation of T lymphocytes, essential for adaptive immunity, especially active in children. 12. Identify the male and female sex hormones and the functions of each. Male, testosterone, produced by testes, promotes sperm production, secondary sex characteristics. Female, estrogen, develops reproductive system and secondary sex characteristics. Progesterone, prepares uterus for pregnancy. 13. List at least 3 hormones secreted by non-endocrine glands or organs and state the function of each of these hormones. Erythropoietin, kidneys, stimulates red blood cell production. Gastrin, stomach, stimulates gastric acid secretion. Atrial natriuretic peptide, heart, reduces blood volume and pressure by increasing sodium excretion. 14. Discuss negative and positive feedback as they relate to the endocrine system. Negative feedback, most common, hormone levels are kept within range, e.g., insulin lowers glucose, which reduces insulin secretion. Positive feedback enhances response, e.g., oxytocin increases contractions during labor until delivery. 15. Describe 4 effects of aging on the endocrine system. Decreased hormone secretion, e.g., estrogen, testosterone. Reduced metabolic rate, thyroid function declines. Altered glucose regulation, increased insulin resistance. Decreased stress response, weaker adrenal function.